Hey, what's up, everybody? How about them Cowboys? So, left the Bears Stadium. I left right after Trubisky or whatever his last name, when he ran and scored that touchdown. I walked out and left. You guys, I'm being honest with you. It's hard being a Cowboys fan. The best way to describe being a Cowboys fan is like being in a relationship when you know that it's not a good relationship and a lot of people tells you to leave. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a healthy relationship. You're not happy. And it's just, man, I'm just tired, man. It's tired. I'm being honest with you. Like, I really, at the beginning of the season, when we had the schedule, when I did the video of the schedule, I was like, Cowboys at best 12-4, 14-2. Like, I saw us sweeping the NFC North, you know, because I'm like, we could beat the Packers, we could beat the Vikings. You know what I'm saying? Dak versus Kirk. It's just, I actually saw us sweeping the AFC East. I was like, yo, the Patriot is the game. This is a statement game, you know, like it's to show the world that our time is here. You know what I'm saying? We no longer the laughing stock. But it's just like, man, living in Chicago, being a Cowboys fan is hard. I mean, it could be worse. I could be living in Philly. Woo, that's even worse. But it's just like, come on. I don't get it. It's like, even years, we make the play. Since Dak and Zeke. Evens, we make, no, I would say since 2014, maybe 12. I'm not sure. It's like, evens, playoffs. Odd, missed the playoffs. You know, and it's like, this year we really didn't have no injuries. We really didn't have no suspensions. You know, I mean, for the key players. You know, and it's just like, we suck. You know, like I made videos like, yo, pump the brakes before the season started. I made sorry you guys, the reason why you can't see me right now, because I'm an expressway, you know, so just bear with me. Hold on one second, I gotta pay attention. Driving in Chicago. Y'all know how it is. So yeah, I made videos about pump the brakes before doing training camp. Don't take the blue pills. Don't believe the hype that Jerry Jones is trying to sell you. And it still hurts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't believe the hype. I really thought that we was going to be good. I was like, at worst, 8-8. And the reason why I was like, at worst, 8-8, injuries. You know what I'm saying? Like, key injuries of people like Zeke probably got hurt, or that. You know, I don't know why Coop is playing. Like, the dude is hurt. Like, I will arrest him. Like, I'm not sure who we play next. I think it was, they said the Eagles. and the Redskins. I'm not sure who we played the next game. We played Buffalo, Miami. Oh, we played the Rams. I will rest Coop for that game. I won't even play him. Like, it's pointless. If we gonna make the playoffs, I rather have him healthy. It's pointless. And then here's another thing that doesn't make sense. Like, he's been hurt for a while, but in the home games he's getting his, you know what I'm saying? He's getting his numbers. On the road, he's not getting his numbers, and then when you see him in the sideline, he's hurting. And I was like, okay, like, is he really hurt? Like, I'm not questioning him, but it's just like, doesn't make sense. Like, if you injured, you injured. You know, I don't know. I'm heading to work, and Cowboys fan, I'm letting you know it's gonna be a long day at work tonight because a lot of Bears fans is gonna be making fun of me. I lost some bets. I lost two. Yeah, I made 2 bets. I lost, and y'all don't understand. It's just like, when you're trying to tell people about why you're a Cowboys fan, how, especially when you're passionate, like when you not those crazy over the top Cowboys fan who think that we're gonna make the Super Bowl every year, you know, it's just like when you a real ideal Cowboys fan and you just tell people, it's like you just it's kind of like, because I'm 37 years old right now. So it's kind of like me talking about how great I was playing football in high school. The way I describe how much I love my Cowboys of the 90s. You know, like, to this day, I could name every player, including players that was on the practice squad. You know, like, I know for a fact nobody knew the Cowboys better than me, you know, and it's just like, when you try to talk to other people, it's like, your team hasn't done squat. Why are you still America's team? I don't know, maybe it's time for us to lose that title, you know, and it's like, you look at the common denominators, like, it proves more. It's like each year it proves that, man, Jimmy Johnson built this team, you know? Hold on one second. You know, it's just like, seriously, like, if you really want to be honest, like, each year it proves that when the Cowboys won those Super Bowls, it was because of Jimmy Johnson. You know, I would say that third Super Bowl was Jerry Jones, because he was the one who went and got Deion Sanders. But and then you go look at Cowboys went 3 years in a row, 5-11. You know, 3 years in a row. Bill Parcells came in with the same players that went 3 years in a row, 5-11. I think the only key addition that he got was Terry Glenn and Drew Bledsoe. That was it. But mainly same players, and made them a playoff team. You know, and it's just like, you take Bill Parcells and Jimmy Johnson. I don't know why I'm gonna say Jimmy Jones. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I know what I'm saying. But if you take them two out, since Jerry Jones been with the team, what have the Cowboys done? Like, seriously, like, woo, look at that traffic heading out south. Woo-wee. Like, what Jerry Jones did with the Cowboys. I mean, like, I keep seeing these YouTubers make these videos, and these people that's on TV talks about Cowboys is an ideal place. No, it's not. Like, these YouTubers making videos. Like, I didn't make these videos because to me I thought it was stupid. It's like, none of these people, like, we may want these people to coach our team, but let's be realistic. And then, I mean, this is not no diss or knock on anybody. Like, I don't want nobody to think, but it's just like a lot of times we think with our heart instead of our head. You know, it's like, hey, hell won't water and ice, but they never gonna get it. You know, it's just like we may want these coaches, but we not being realistic. Like, these coaches ain't coming for the Cowboys. You know, and it's not me just being negative, but it's the truth. You know, and I told you guys about my channel. Like, I'm gonna be God honest truth, like brutally truth. You know, like, we suck. I'm not gonna lie and say, hey, we gonna be great. And you know what I'm saying? Like, if I smell BS, I'm gonna call it out and like, hey, I smell BS. I'm not gonna say I smell BS and then have some steak on the side of, you know. It's just like, if Jerry Jones was not the owner, GM of the Cowboys, hell yeah, man, the Cowboys would be the perfect place. But it's just Jerry Jones. Like, think about it, man. Like, you a college head football. Like, you pretty much built your reputation. You are established. You know, like, everybody know who you are. Why would I want to go coach the Cowboys and I don't make no decision? You know what I'm saying? Like, you make all the final decision. You know, the money that Jerry Jones is gonna pay you, you make the same money coaching the college team. You know, think about it. Like, you look at how Jerry Jones pay his coaches. You make the same money coach. Like, you make, like, all those coaches that Cowboys, the YouTuber Cowboys say who they want, who the Cowboys should get. You look at how much they're getting paid, Jerry. They're gonna get paid the same way. So why would I want to? Like, I'm the man on campus. I'm the star, and you gotta look at these college head coaches. That's great candidate. Also have a huge ego. So why would I want to? I'm the man. Why would I want to come coach the Cowboys and not be the man? You know what I'm saying? Like, Jerry Jones is going to be in the way. Like, they interview these coaches. You know, like, perfect example. Last Thursday, that horrible game, and it was boring game. They asked Jason Garrett about the kicking game. Jason Garrett says, this is like literally right after the game. Jason Garrett says the kicking will be evaluated, right? Same time they asked Jerry Jones, the kicking's fine. You know what I'm saying? The head coach and the owner and GM is not on the same page. Like, Jerry Jones do not know how to stand in his lane, you know. And then my thing is, why Jerry Jones won't just step down? Why Jerry Jones won't just go down there and coach the Cowboys? Let's just come on. Let's just be honest. Go ahead, Jerry. Coach the Cowboys. You know, like, whatever respect that Jason Garrett has is gone. players don't go to him. You know, like Jason could discipline the players, and players should just go walk by him, go put their arm around Jerry Jones and say, hey, this, and Jerry would say, don't worry, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, who would want to be in that environment? You know, like, and then here's the funny thing: every ex-player that left the Cowboys, Cole Beasley, one of the guy who was number 17, the kick returner, I can't think of his name, with the dreads. When they go to the next team, they talks about the structure. Everybody that left the Cowboys and go somewhere else, they always say there's no structure in the Cowboys. It's just like a hangout spot. You know, like when players suck, players don't get benched. You know, Dak could suck, Zeke could suck, they not gonna get benched. Like, so what is the purpose? It's just, oh man. It doesn't make sense. It's like so hard being a Cowboys fan. And I noticed, like, the only time I get laughed at, like, I'm the type of person I don't get laughed at, but the only time I get laughed at when people find out that I'm a Cowboys fan. They like literally, like, they laughed at me. I could tell people, like, hey, I'm a Browns fan. Oh, okay, cool. You know, or Lions fan, Redskin. But the minute I say I'm a Cowboys fan, I get literally laughed. And then they were like, so y'all think y'all gonna make the Super Bowl this year? What about next year? What about the year after? It's like, and I just got to tell them, like, hey, I'm not one of those delusional Cowboys fan that thinks we're going to be in the Super Bowl every year. You know, and it's just, it's so depressing. Like, I really wanted to call off and just go home and just get under my bed sheet, just get in my bed under my blanket and just sleep this pain away. And I just can't wait. I just can't wait for the football season to be over. Like, I don't have no expectation with the Cowboys. I don't. I really don't. It's painful. It is so painful being a Cowboys fan. And it's like, a lot of people always talks about, well, it's painful being a Bills fan, no, a Dolphin fan, a Browns fan. I mean, yeah, I won't say that because, like, you guys been having the top 10 pick for the past, 30, 40 years, you know, but it's just like, you look at all this talent that Cowboys be getting, like DeMarcus Ware, like, we wasted his, but hey, man, he was fortunate to go and win a Super Bowl. You know, like, just imagine if Tony Romo, Jason Witten had the opportunity to go somewhere and continue to win a championship. And it's just, it hurts. It really hurts, just being this Cowboys fan. I don't know. I really don't know what to do. It's just like, man, I'm not even motivated to watch a Cowboys game. I'm not even motivated to make a Cowboys YouTube video. It's just like, man, anything that's dealing with the Cowboys, I'm like, you know. And it's just like, and to be honest with you, I've been feeling this way for the past 3 years, like ever since the Dez Bryant situation, when they just warned him, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, man, when they warned that situation out like over and over, and I was like, can we just stop? It was just that whole year just left bad taste in my mouth. Like I didn't want to do anything with the Cowboys that year. And it just lingering. It's just like it's so depressed. And then when you hear about these Cowboys players talking about they will run through the wall for Jason Garrett. No, they won't. Like the only reason why these Cowboys saying all this good stuff about Jason Garrett, and this is God honest truth. If Jason Garrett get fired now who's to blame? You know what I'm saying? Now you got to start evaluating the players. Like these players really suck. You know what I'm saying? Like I keep seeing these YouTubers on Twitter talks about this player is the best corner that we had. Like all this, and I'm just looking at it like everybody hyping Byron Jones. I used to play corner. Like I know corner. Like Byron Jones is not an elite corner. He is not at all. Like if you really pull Deion Sanders to the side, you know what I'm saying? Like Rod Woodson, like corners to the side and off the record, and like, hey, how's the Cowboys defensive back? They'll take, hell no. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, man, since Deion Sanders left, we've been hyped. Women Morris Claiborne, like how they would talk about, man, this dude is gonna be a shutdown corner. It's just like, nah. You know, Anthony Brown, his rookie year, they're like, oh man, we draft a person, a great player. I think he was in the 3rd round or something, like 3rd or 4th round. You know, nothing. You know, those other 2 corners that the Cowboys have, nah. Like our safety issue hasn't been addressed for years, since Darren Woodson left the Cowboys. The Cowboys have not had a great safety since Darren Woodson. Like let that sink in. Since Darren Woodson, which by the way, I still think that he should be a Hall of Fame. Like I don't know why Darren Woodson, and it's not, and it had nothing to do with him being a Cowboys fan, but it's just like most tackles by safety. The dude was covering, like the dude was covering receivers. Like there's no safety that's in, you know what I'm saying? Like he was doing safety and corner at the, you know what I'm saying? Like same time. Like if it was nickel package, don't worry, Darren, come down, cover him. And then I keep hearing about Chris Richard. I'm gonna make a YouTube video tomorrow about Chris Richard. Like I am so sick and tired of people talking about Chris Richard. Listen, like, and then what makes me so tired about Chris Richard is these YouTubers, like the stuff. Okay, I'm the type of person. Every time I talk about stuff, it's facts. I do research. You know, like I keep hearing about people talk about Chris Richard, Legion of Boom, and I made a video. Well, I didn't make a video, but I had talked about it briefly in the segment about Chris Richard. Man, Chris Richard did not make Legion of Boom defense. Okay, let's make that clear. The head coach for the Falcons was the defensive coordinator for the Legion of Boom. When the Falcons won the Super Bowl, Chris Richard was the secondary coach. That's it. He became the defensive coordinator after Legion of Boom was already established. All he did was follow up what the person did before him that was successful. That was it. The Legion of Boom was a 4-year process, and then the head coach of the Falcons did it. He created the Legion of Boom, not Chris Richard. When Chris Richard became the defensive coordinator of the Seahawks, they was already established. Richard Sherman was already in his prime. Cam Chandler already in his prime. Earl Thomas already in his prime. Bobby Wagner, all these players was already in his prime, already established. Chris Richard just like, hey, I'm just gonna continue driving this bus, and I'm not gonna F it up. That's it. Like, we overhyping this dude. Like, he come on. Since he came to the Cowboys, like, man, like, seriously, like, I made videos. Let him go. So what? Let him go. I guarantee he ain't gonna get no head coaching job next year. Let him go. You know, like, all year before the training camp, offensive coordinator, I can't think of his name right now. You know, like, they were talking about our offense. Our offense is different. Like, yo, it's the same. It's the same offense. It's Jason Garrett offense. Like, Kelly Moore didn't come in and bring his own offense. All he did was pick plays out of Jason Garrett playbook. They are still Jason Garrett offense. Like, we keep blaming these offensive coordinator. It is still Jason Garrett playbook. Kelly Moore, Dak didn't learn no new offense this year. You know what I'm saying? It is still Jason Garrett playbook. I gotta wash my windows. Okay. You know, so we constantly overhyping these people, and like Rob Mariali, like, he's the defensive line whisper coach. Okay, so it was Monty Kiffin defense. You know, we running the same temp. We the only team who's running the Tampa 2. Like, Tampa Bay is not even running Tampa 2. That defense hasn't been played. This has been good since Warren Sapp, Derek Brooks, John Lynch, Tiki Barber. Ronnie Barber. You know, it's like, look who they had. Nobody in Cowboys is equal to them. So why we can't do base 4-3? Why are we getting these undersized defensive players, and we wonder why we getting killed in the running game? Like, I can understand we got speed as far as linebacker, but do we really need speed on the defensive? You know what I'm saying? Like, our defensive tackle hasn't been addressed for years. Let that sink. Defensive tackle has not been dressed for years. Our safety has not been dressed for years. Our corner has not been dressed for years. So our linebacker has been dressed, but it's finally been dressed. Now teams are picking off our linebackers. Like, let's see these people covering space. Let's see these people. All this missed tackles. You know. I'm sorry, you guys. I will continue talking and vent, but I gotta go in to work. This is my take, you guys. A sad depressing Cowboys fan. Talk to you guys later.